Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today. Wait a minute, gathered? What the hell are you talking about? This is a new episode of Asturias, which this country is now known as Hispania. Kind of similar to how, for those of you that watched my past two Imperial Rome series with Taranto and Massalia, of how it has different name changes, like how Taranto became the Italiate League, later Magna Graecia, and then uh, Hellenic League and Massalia became Poking League. Now here went from Asturias to Hispania. But our priorities now is to the east because we got a crusade coming up, but not for Jerusalem. No, I'm spending my party to go for Romagna, which is currently held by the Duchy of Latium, held by Duke Luca of Latium. What you're saying is like, that's Italian sounding, that's a Christian sounding name. Look here. Ashari Italians. Yes, Italian Muslims. And they hold the lands that was once held by the papacy, especially Roma. We got to get all of this back. And they've made this area into, you know, Asharism is strong in this region. Even there's a little bit of onward sin, but it has seen its better days, so I got it. Romagna. That's the target. The Crusade has been redirected to Duke Luca of Latium. So there you have it. Who should I appoint? Like if we, in theory, contribute the most, then who's gonna run the place? Probably nephew, because he's the youngest. Even though he's more into intrigue. But he's robust, he can handle himself. So Osorio, which, again with the same names. He's got an average prowess. Good enough for somebody to run Rome. So if I override the favorite candidate, if I'm the main contributor, share will be granted primary top picking distance will reduce the amount of gold earned from the war chest and should upon a victory. Oh, that sounds a little selfish. No. The war chest so far is 5,000 and my share is 1,000 for now until more are called in. Which again, it'll begin in 14 months, next April. We got time. So in other words, don't do anything and keep making a lot of money. So here's my plan. Not only we're going to try to take Latium and put my nephew in, if we contribute the most, if we can beat him to it, and subsequently, we need to start a holy war to grab Sardinia to establish a foothold there, which will get us closer to Italy. And it's also to ensure to protect our interest. And just for future reference, moving it over there. At least we'll get more men-at-arms, which I recently spent my money to increase the size of men-at-arms and subsequently increasing its quality. Even though we have a lot of levies that will soon be coming up. While we will continue to spread the culture all around to make it Astur-Leonese. And I had long considered to move the capital from Hispania down to Cordova. Only because this is good land. Andalusia is bigger than Asturias. Well, it's actually... Let me see. Cantabria, Castile, Galicia. Well, yeah, 4 duchy seat, that's the big difference. So, after weeks of thinking, days of thinking, I'm making it official. I'm moving my court to Cordoba. Some buildings in the County of Asturias may become inactive. Is that so? What kind of buildings? Perhaps the duchy buildings. Again, we decided to move to the land where there's better development, and it's also the home of the great mosque, now cathedral, of Cordoba. Because that's the reason why the high development. Not only its farmlands, but also that. And one day, that duchy of Cordoba is going to belong to me, so we need to find something criminal about him to give me the reason why I should revoke him. Or I could just revoke straight up and cause a civil war, which you don't want to do that. Just wait until after the Crusade, okay? And of course that means... one sec. Kingdom of Asturias will go to... Valencia, Badajoz, Galicia, Andalusia. Oh no. Andalusia will still be going to, Oh, wait a second. It changed a bit. So it's Hispania, Andalusia. Yes, Andalusia. Valencia and Asturias, Navarra, Badajoz, and Galicia. I need another daughter. Just to scrap this more. And I need to take the Duchy of Cordoba for myself. Which, of course, that means, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, that's 4. Maybe, perhaps, here, in the county of Cordoba, maybe we should build a castle in the future. We don't have that kind of money, but, because we need, this innovation. I wouldn't be mad at it. So, there you have it. I've made my decision to move to Cordoba because, you know, we gotta be a little bit on the, closely on the south central, roughly near the center. If I was to hold 2 duchies, it would be Cordoba and Toledo. There was a commotion among the children today. Margarita was attempting to preach among her fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Mencia intervened and did what she could to protect her. Well, what do you expect? These 2 daughters of mine are both quick and the Amazonian, so don't underestimate these children. When they fight, they never stop. They're gonna beat the out of each other. So, Mencia, my heir, never back down from a challenge. Be brave. Until I get a son. And if I don't get a son, which again, we got a lot of years. So let's just make a lot of money from now. Build up money for our war chest for the upcoming crusade next month. My current fascination is this, so in 7 years' time, I'll be able to start doing the York County. Can't spell line. But the De Jure Duchy is further away. Let's see. De Jure Caspel, I press multiple claims for another character single war. I see how all this works. Oh yes, I sent my spy master over to that area. While performing his duties as my spy master, Count Diego uncovered a secret held by Sheikh Padman of Asturias. He's committed a sin most foul, a crime against God himself, or Allah himself. Only someone truly sick would engage in carnal relations with a close family. Incestuous, eh? That's good to know, but what am I going to do with the blackmail? He may accept, but if he doesn't, he's exposed. He refused. Whether it is a misguided sense of pride or fear of some greater reprisal, Sheikh Padman claims that I have no sway over it. A threat was made and there can only be one outcome. You're going to jail. In your liege's jail. What did he say? We ought to get together. Too bad none of my siblings are eligible for marriage. You see, they'll never accept it because of a different faith. Unless I had a real strong hook on him, but that would be impossible. Well, we're just looking for secrets over there, just simply for the sake of it. And it's to stir up some trouble just to keep them at bay. They'll never attack Hispania. What did he say? I hope these guys are kept busy. Raise troops in February. Crusade's coming up. Alright. Let me drink. We nearly have 10,000 troops. Unbelievable. Especially that we improved our size of men-at-arms. We could go further, but I believe that'll be too costly for maintenance. I think we're in good enough shape. And we'll be bringing 50 of these, which will definitely add more effort to besieging the areas. And I will soon pick up this to continue my route to Gallant, as I'm 30 years old. And remember, after Gallant, I will go for scholarship focus and go for scholar to pick this up and that too. I don't know about all the way to scholar, and like after you get certain perks, then I'll go for family as well. Yes, that's what will happen in the future, if I remember damn well. And during the course of that crusade, I may have to get my steward to start collecting taxes again. So, 19 days. And of course, it's going to take even more days to embark everybody. Split. Should create another men-at-arms regiment, another of this, so that way when we split them up, then the other siege roads can go there, you know, to make it faster. And we're barely making income. I'll lead this army personally, because I'm really good with logistics. I'm taking the siege weapons and head straight for Rome. While you will be heading to them. Oh, I guess we're going to be slightly behind schedule. Because you know how long it takes to get these men on board, and in another month's time to be at sea, to be over there. Actually, who's the other commander? I know me. But this man? You'll do. Oh yes, there is something else I want to spend. And of course after this, Crusade will be significant. There was something I want. Was it a better guest attraction? Like we look for better knights? Or people with big claimants like duchies or perhaps a kingdom or two? So, go for that. Fertility's not a problem with me. And a dread, well, we can get dread by the means, so... Maybe this next. Sure, education. Diplomacy. And it's about to begin. Good timing. Better marriage acceptance in herself, close family, and extended family. Before it officially begins, as we begin to make our landings, well, let's see who we're up against. For our side, besides the papacy and myself, since I was the very first one to join, many counts, countesses, dukes, duchesses. That's it. Yes, Saran will be there. Because we're against the Shari faith. Well, hopefully we'll be in a better, side of defense. But they're kind of busy with their war, so we shouldn't expect too much of them, I hope. Why you're not joining that crusade is beyond me. Probably don't have the strength for it. We will be making our landings in 9 days. And for my army, we'll be there in 13. And away we go. The time has finally come to bring St. George's holy wrath against the vile infidels of Romagna. Inflamed by righteous fury and unyielding resolve, a great army of Crusaders assembled by Pope Gregorius sets forth to deliver divine justice upon the wicked and earn their place in them. So, this will be divided amongst participants. And since we're going to be there first, we'll contribute big. Lose decisively. Halt! Halt! Stay there! recently disembarked. Perhaps you should take the army on, because you didn't have any problems with recently disembarked. Perhaps we'll come to assist you. Keep looking. We have to wait 20 days or so. We have to wait 23 days. We're coming up to assist you. Hopefully we capture the Duke. Our armies stand poised to take part in the Crusade for Romagna. St. George willing, we will soon rise victorious. The blood of the heathens painting the soil red. May St. George lead us to victory. Now I am officially a Crusader. Ups the martial and prowess, and Catholics and the clergy will look highly upon me. Does that make you a Crusader too? Yes. We're coming. Good. Start collecting taxes. We'll continue with the conversion to culture a little later. We didn't get the Duke. We got somebody else. Hang on. Deselect this. Yeah, that's a barony. Well, I guess I got here first. But we're in first place. At my court. Oh yeah, where we stand. Okay. So you're with us technically in the army. Oh yeah, I never paid attention to her education for my heir. Should we really make her go for intrigue? I mean, she's good with martial already. So maybe intrigue could further be improved upon. But that's not really her thing. Actually, that shouldn't be a problem, honestly. Diplomacy for stability of the realm. Intrigue for... oh, who knows. But honestly, I think we may have to switch for diplomacy. That's looking poor, so... switch to that. Because, you know, it's more of her thing. Anyways, begin your siege. 12 months? That's gonna take a year. Unless we get good dice rolls on this sort of thing. But beware, there could be more enemies. They hired some mercenaries. Have a small breach. Now we have a large breach, so it'll be a little... oh dear. This is what we feared. Sahan, the Abbasids are here. The cadet branch of the Abbasids, bear in mind. We'll be willing to stand our ground. Hopefully we can take Rome. And try to fight our way to get to Duke Luca again. And try to capture him in battle. More reinforcements will be on the way, but I don't know if there's going to be enough of us. I mean, we have more troops than do, but we're here first. But their quality isn't at their best. Not like what they used to. Grand Alama. Well, when they're recently disembarked, we can definitely beat them in battle. Yeah, they're on their way. Chances are even. Defensive buildings, more soldiers. Here, we're sending you over there. Yes? No? Maybe? We'll probably win. Hold your ground. Follow where they're going. But they're going to be better on defense. And their owners in depth. We're not breaking away this siege. But more enemy reinforcements on their way. We must not delay. Sure you still can't find it? Okay. Come on. Come here. I got something else for you. %50 to find secrets in my court. Apparently our contact can only go as far as the Byzantine Empire. Heck, even up in Sweden as well. Well, we do have contact with Sweden because of Sardinia. So try Byzantine Empire. Maybe we'll blackmail something. Simply for the sake of it. Well, we're already committed to this. Here we go. I don't like where this is going to be going. They're taking more casualties than we are. But our knights have been slain. We lost our man. He was my spy master. At least it's safer that way. As you were. In a dusty corner library, I find a tome bounded letter and inscribed with weird symbols, partially hidden behind other books. It is old, but it's obviously seen some recent use. As I read through it, I've come to the realization that it deals some unconventional knowledge. Well, I'm a very pious person, so a little bit of reading will do. Hope the one who's been reading the book isn't around to see me. I glance around before sitting down to read. We got him. Good victory. Now get these guys out of there. We captured the son of air. How much longer? 2 months. We shall fight them as well. If anybody wants to follow, please do. And Sia seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. She sneaked out early and was not seen for the entire rest of the evening. Oh dear. I think you should be impatient. You're ambitious, brave, and impatient. That sounds like a worthy daughter who wishes to be empress. Sounds a lot like her. Now I'm a paragon of virtue. One more month now. Oh, we got huge friendly reinforcements on the way. We're going to get a big share out of this. So yeah, we should prefer it over. Which again, the main target's already held or claimed by a member of the Ghost Fleet will consider rifle recipient title being found less nature give prevalence. I mean, of course, it sounds egotistical what we're doing, but this is just to put him there, and hopefully things will work out. While I will eventually establish a presence into Sardinia to get closer to Rome. Soon it'll be our turn to fight. Ah, yes, of course. My commanders can act as they see fit. Let's all be team players here. Pray for his son so he can get all of the titles. Rome has been taken. We captured Duke Luca's son and heir. So we got Rome, but there's a lot more work to do. About to say, oh yeah, the fort. Oh, wait a minute, I see what's going on. These mosques, they count as, fort holdings under Rome because of Islamic faith. I see. Go up the fort. I knew what they meant. Because I noticed the fort. Kinda. Temple, mosque, fort, holding. Yes. What they meant. Let him do all the fighting now. We'll continue with the sieging. in our control now. Take 2 more of these holdings and we're very good. Damn it, man. Deliver a speech about unity to the crowd. I get up and deliver a speech about how we're all fighting for the Empire of Hispania and how we must stand together, stand united against our foes. For if we don't, there are many outsiders who would take advantage of our internal squabbles and seize our lands and impose their rule on us. Look at Vash, Osario, and Amanago. Apologize and get rid of someone from them. We are stronger when we stand together. Big jump. Starvation. Raiders, can't deal with them. We're going down there now. Still no Zays, but there are some desertion. Just to up the siege progress a bit. 97. This is actually going to be a successful one for once. That Catholic fervor is really going to jump up. Still in first place. I have a son! Which means he gets everything! And he's got the 2 traits, just like his siblings. And I'm gonna be his personal guardian. Ramiro. Yes. Like to be his guardian. Servant of a horned god. As I open my eyes in the dark, I am immediately overwhelmed by an ominous feeling. Is someone watching me? Are you ready to embrace the true Vosario? I sit up suddenly completely awake. I look around for the source of an unfamiliar woman's voice, but they're only shells. The horned god offers you his blessing. Will you accept it? What the heck? That's what that book is about? A witch? Practice witchcraft? I'm gonna be a witch emperor? Warlock? Warlock emperor? Will it lead me to more knowledge? Because that would be nice. With all my heart. I'm about to get a big score piety anyhow. The witch reveals herself to me. It's her. An albino. Scholar. Arrogant. Yipe. Anyways, the winner is me. My nephew is gonna take it over. I actually know of Thessalonica. Yeah. Keep that in mind. Too crowded. Finish the siege. St. George has granted King Osario in victory for the Crusader Romagna. After defeating Luca and his heathen wars on several occasions, our warriors have forced the enemies of Vic to admit their ignorance faith. With the occupied lands firmly under the leadership of the pious Catholic ruler, we can rest assured that the divine will of St. George has been enacted, and this is a glorious day for all true followers of the cross. St. George is with us! He remains in Rome for the time being. This madman. There's my nephew, who is now a Crusader king. The Crusader kingdom of Romagna. Let's get together. We can help each other out. And I get the big reward. Also, are they still here? Oh my, that's a big one. It's almost like they're launching an invasion or something. Get to Cordoba, quick. Or in this case, through there. Or there. Either or, we'll have to take them on together. Famous traveler, okay. But I was about to say he's Andalusian, but no, he's not. The guy who likes to, you know, be in a feast, despite the fact that contradicts against his religion, isn't it? Yeah. As long as he doesn't become a drunkard. That's his business. Beware. There could be a possible Italian Ashari uprising. But if you betray and join their faith, we will harm you. Don't disappoint us. Right, what's your vassals? Good mixture. But if you want to give the Pope back his land, I'll be happy with that too. So we're going now. We're going home because we got some business to take care of. With the establishment of the proper Catholic king in Romagna, the faithful can rest easy, knowing that St. George is smiling upon our good works. The fact that the new ruler of Romagna belongs to my dynasty is only further proof of our divine favor. It is time to focus back on my realm. Yes, we got some problems over there. So we have an alliance now. Whoever attacks you will be there. Just we'll deal with the raiders and then we'll go to Sardinia. Okay, I think they're leaving. Are they though, all the way? I mean, they never raided Cordoba, have they? No. Otherwise we would see control lowered. Yeah, they're going home. As we are. My wife, Empress Yadva, gets to hear many things during comings and goings of court. Lately she heard some interesting stories about what my knight does in the shadows. Oh, you have a lover, eh? Which is an old Orthodox French woman. Okay, that's your business. I ain't gonna reveal it to you. This man. Oh yeah, we could definitely take Sardinia with ease. And of course, they'll still help out, you know. They'll still help out their friend over there. have a son and heir, finally. And I'm a proper Crusader. So just wait a few months, and then we'll go to Sardinia. Now continue to spread the culture. Go up there now. I was about to say, what to do with all that money? Yeah, we're slowly trying to... Well, I have that witch secret, so... What's my entry? 10. Actually, should come back home and disrupt the schemes. Because you don't know who's gonna try to discover my witch secret. Nobody would want that, would it? Let me invest in these for you, just to help you out with the taxes. Now we just don't have that ability to do so. Competent commander? Unyielding defender. Well, this is what we mean by we're looking for better guests. Yeah, come on in. You'll be a knight. Yikes. I gotta pay more attention to guests these days. Kingdom of Burgundy. That is big. Of course, I would risk alienating with Aquitaine, even though we'll fight them in the future just to get these 3 counties in the future. And a part of Sardinia as well. We'll start to go to Sardinia in April. Just like the Crusade. Level of Splendor is increased, so we're now significant. Yes, 1 king over there. She's a little old for you, is it not? But if that's what you're going for, well, fine by me. This bad state of affairs that they're in. And this guy's even worse. Yeah. We can't break up that sort of thing. And that's another reason to go to Sardinia. Hopefully we increase the range of contact and maybe meet with them. So that way we could start stirring up some trouble in that empire. Otherwise we would be going to, Malta. Or hell, even establish a foothold in that area. Hey, we do have contact though. No, we don't. Hopefully Sardinia will extend our diplomacy range. Yeah, it's a real possibility. But anyways, Sardinia first. For a kingdom now. Oh yes, I'm a paragon of virtue. But remember, a holy war for the kingdom can only be done once in a lifetime. By grabbing the entirety of this, that's out of the question. Which again, look who you're up against. Most of their strength's going to be coming from them. And we do have most of the strength over to theirs. And we're getting our levies really fast, so should we wait a little? Perhaps? In case there's an uprising over there. Which, with that kind of troops and the alliances that he's made, besides me, but also Aquitaine. Ah, that's why he married her. Good choice. Glad you have more of a positive opinion towards me. You know, you're a man of intrigue. And I wish we, you know, Sheikdom of Algier. Oh, we're expanding. Age of knowing. My daughter Mencia hovers in a limbo between childhood and adulthood. I've taught her enough to understand the truth, and she's still young enough to have an open mind. If I want to induct her into service in the Horn God, it is now or never. Whoa! Oh, what the hell am I doing? Well, I don't think we should mess with that. You may never know what she'll turn out to be, so just tell her, oh, just stay out of it. This is my personal business. I don't want to induct it to all of my children. This is a personal thing. It's a personal thing. Don't they have other things to... What the hell is happening? Liberty War. Most Serbs can... Men. Dalmatia, Laconia, Jerusalem, Bosnia, Athens, Epirus, Vukovar, Pochega, Azov. Everybody. 30,000. Against the Dwarf Emperor. Maybe that's their excuse. To reduce the Crown authority. So the military strength is inferior compared to ours, so I think we should be good enough. So if we want to control Sardinia, control these three areas and keep them back. Just hold it on as long as we can. And we have the money to finance all of our future wars. 5 months to go. Let's do it. As expected. Spouse likes me more. Skills from spouse. Counselor. Tasks further improved. bit. I'll take over. The Holy Warrior can stick with me. I'll be heading to Kayari and go to Tortoli. If they try to invade our homeland, I'll get mercenaries. I got far too many knights. Some good ones and some not so good ones. We're here. Their fortifications are rather weak, so should be alright. And if Romagna needs help with anything, we will be there. Capture the son of heir of the area. Just hang on a minute. They'll be heading to Lugadoro next. We'll hold our position here. Okay. Transfer the siege weapons to over there. He's going to need it for Lugadoro. Continue to invest in Cordoba. We have the money for it. Another son. Well, great. Now the kingdoms are going to be split in half. And as expected, Polesque. I like that. You don't hear that name often. In this area, at least. I have come to discover the most appalling truth about Godorno. Though I love bringing this matter to your attention, I must warn you that the man's keeping secrets of the most alarming kind from you. Your concern is deeply appreciated, Gonzalo. It's just a lover's secret. So you got the siege weapons now. Too bad it's not considered hostile. Too bad this is not a well-supplied place. We can't stay here forever unless we want to take it to the enemy. So are you sure we can take this area? No, we cannot. Well then. Get close to me. We're gonna take it to them. At least they haven't sent it against us. So, he's gonna have the siege weapons. We're gonna do the fighting. Best knights are in this army. Hold it! It's them. They've just landed. Cut them off. I'll take care of this myself. Don't venture off too far. Because this is friendly occupied territory, we have the better advantage of this. Oh. Mencia has come of age. Had a good bargainer. Well, you're never going to be Empress, unfortunately. So don't get mad over it. Capture the spy master of the Sultan. But the Duke was killed in action, never had a child. Tell you what, foreign having its reasons. Who's gonna get Valencia? Ramiro. Like, I'm just gonna give him these islands so he can, you know, run the place. I'll still raise him. It's just, well, somebody's gonna have to run the area. No, anyways. This is no good land. Supplies will not last long. So, you keep... Just go get some supplies while we will fight against these, reprobates. Yeah, I know where he's going. Just go pick up supplies, and once you're fully supplied, then go to Tunisia. No, he's getting away. Return. We'll meet you shortly. Just go pick up some supplies and we'll begin the... Now go to the capital. We'll do the fighting. While my daughter Vincent knows certainly a thing or two about true composition, Empress Jadwiga thinks it's time for her to widen her horizons. I could acquire some new tomes. Perhaps prepare new assignments, tutor her a little. Which subject do you think would benefit her the most? Well, she's more diplomat, so give her little more diplomacy. Oh, it's actually +1 of anything. I'll just do spy network management. Secret exposed. God will judge these sinners. Non-believer. My queen is a non-believer. Well, she's my lover. I know she's, cynical and everything. Maybe it's because of that scholar thing. I wouldn't overthink it. Don't expose it. They're on their way. Continuing to beat the crap out of them. So directly, yes, we could take them on if there wasn't any interference. Apparently the best supplied place is over here if you want to slow down the limit. Just stand here. We can't take Logador because it's occupied by somebody else, which they're about to win it, so stay put. We're just going to take the capital to further increase the war score. Navi. Oh boy, what kind of a mess we got ourselves into. This is the capital, right? Well, he's not there. I have a mercenary contract? I didn't know. No wonder why the income is going big. Well, let it expire. I'm in no interest in mercenaries. That's through inheritance. My wife's a scholar and a diplomat, which further increases this skill as I want it. What else do I want her to improve upon? I mean, probably back to patronage, because the fascination, we're trying to get it a little faster, and this and increasing learning skill will help more of it. So I go back to this sort of thing. With 18 and it was 17 months and well, still 17 months time. Ah, here we go. Let's go. We don't have the siege weapons, but send it to the other army. And boy, oh boy, I can't wait to go back to hunting and feasting after all this. I'm starting to miss out on that. Alright, we captured their capital. Now head to Tunis. The home of ancient Carthage. This is simply for the sake of it, while we're taking a real objective over there. He's going home. Trouble at home? Or perhaps to support the rest of his troops? Oh, be careful. There could be gathering up together to pounce on you, so be ready. You are the holy warrior, you could take them on. Well, here is not so well fortified. So we should be alright. Yeah, they're gathering their forces together. We sacked their capital, but we're taking the real objective, finally. Keep that well in mind. Dauphine. Zays. one more month. We got it. Got a good roll out of it. And at the same time, we took Tunis. I'm gonna take this too. We'll meet up soon. I know we're running low on supply, but we kind of want to get together and beat their army one more time. Ready? My son and heir, Bartolomeo, is an unusually calm child. When others play their wild games, he often will draw us to some silent corner. He does not speak a lot, but I can tell he's always thinking about something. I wonder what's on his mind. Oh, tense type of guy, huh? For my heir. Perhaps that, let's fight against him. My best knights and fighters will go against him. Well, actually, we may lose. We just recently disembarked, so hold up. Wait for 4 days, and then we're good to go. And we're about to take this place. Okay, we have won. Well, let's put up a good fight here. Or not. I don't want to end this war just yet. Just let me get one more shot of glory at this. Keep going. Wait for the movement to be locked. Then we shall join. Let's have one more great battle. Because I'm ready. And if I die here, then I die. No shame. Of course, I still love you. Always devoted to you. Me and the Holy War are going after him. Just one more great battle. Taressa. Elusive Shadow. Perfectly suited for a spy master if she were to get it even more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the way it is. Sardinia is under our control. So now we have a closer connection towards Romagna now. And eventually we gotta fight Sweden just for a single county. They're busy, so we could take it easy. Take it easily. And we know this place has been Islamicized for some time. Converting them would be a problem. But culturally they're all Sardinians. So I highly doubt there's any Sardinian Catholics that I could invite. Let me see. Any Catholics that are Sardinians? Well, actually, look in there. They're Sardinian. Hey. Oh no, he's French. Because if it ain't gonna be native Sardinians, then I'll give Sardinia to another one of my sons. Title's not created, we hold enough land. So I'll give it to you. Let's go. Even though it sounds like a bad idea, but still. Someone's gonna have to run the place. And you gotta have a bishop in there to start converting a bit of the region as well. Plus, gotta keep it in the family. You know, more dukes. I was too good for Sweden next, but a couple of things. Oh, I could go on a pilgrimage again. Knowing that I have been a very pious person, and I'll soon become a religious icon, knowing that I have a lot of years ahead of me. And I'll become peacemaker, and then after that, gallant, and then go for scholarship. Found Witch Coven. Well, that sounds interesting, but... Oh, Holy Order. Why didn't I think of that? We never had a Holy Order till now, because we do hold a Kingdom or an Empire. We have a barony with a city or a castle that could be leased out as the Holy Order's headquarters. And the Pope likes me very well, and I am a devoted servant. We could change our headquarters to basically anywhere. So, either up there, or there, or there. Well, knowing that, you know, it's in the center, so... Perhaps we could lease it out. For, Cantillana. No, not like that. This one. It'll cost you 500 and 1,000 piety. Wow. After all, we are Crusaders. It's just a barony that we're giving away. We're not giving away the whole damn county. But also, wouldn't the Holy Order also be independent? Because that's another thing I'm a bit concerned about. So anyways, do it. With my support, Grandmaster Sancho has founded the Knights Templar. Order member. May not inherit titles, may not marry. Holy warrior. He's a mastermind philosopher, zealous, just, and callous. And he's interested in theology. Like a good man he is. Let's see. Does that mean he starts paying taxes to me now, or... I don't know. We never had a Holy Order till now. So they may hold castles given them by pious landowners. The order leaders chosen within the order ranks. Oh hell, I should have put him in Sardinia. You know, like the old Knights of Sardinia. It's not the Knights of Calatrava or Santiago, but we got our own Knights Templar here. And King Louis of Aquitaine has hired the Knights Templar to help out, even though he's only got knights. He doesn't have levies. So do what you can do. So he's put on a uniform and he's going away now. Oh yeah, all that money I really spent on creating that Holy Order. It's a good thing we won that Crusade and won big time. All the sin Asturias. Oh yeah, he's from a different area. No longer married. What have you? They had been no longer married or betrothed. Hey, get back. No. Guess not. Well, no matter what happens, should anything bad happen to you, like we could join you for any possible wars that are against your realm, and I'll be happy to help you out now that we're closer to here. My goodness, Sardinia's got nothing. No buildings, nothing remarkable. There's a guild hall and prayer halls, but that's it. We just took over an empty land. Sure, there's cities and whatnot, but there's nothing special. Duke O'Donnell is actively supporting Duke Salvadorico and his Liberty faction. However, my wife has a plan to change that. Trust me, the things I could tell Duke O'Donnell will make a disavow Salvadorico. So tell him to leave the faction. Or else. But they're all too weak. One more to go. Four more months. And after that, what should I go for next? More Crown Authority or more development? Or, no, we are doing fine without him. Yet another daughter. Quick, Amazonian. Let me see, what? 8 children. We have 8 children. 8 children. We're still a good enough age to say, let's go for number 9, huh? Who's your guardian? Bishop of Sardinia. Makes sense. Now we could start doing the York County Claim Wars, fighting against Aquitaine. Whenever the time is right, whenever it's all weakened. Researched all tribal. Oh, which one? Or just get the whole damn duchy, rather than a county. It would be better to get the whole damn thing rather than do one at a time. Or increase the domain limit, which I've always had issues with. So much to choose from. And a special caballeros, man-at-arms to replace our light horsemen. Which the difference of that is, they do fight better in plains and especially hills. Our horsemen always have problem with hills. Reconquista, even though we finished that, that's just to lower the cost and adds more piety. Which we're doing alright on the piety front. So I'm thinking likely this. Oh, currently being exposed to innovation, boosting its progress. Well, get on with this one then. Because you know how I wanted to build something new for medieval era buildings, like duchy buildings? I need that. So therefore, we're going for that. I'm not interested in ransoming. Speaking of ransom, mass ransom. It's about damn time that we do this. After the last 2 wars. Just give me all that good money because I want to go hunting and go on a pilgrimage. Everything. Well, pilgrimage first. Is that all? Anyone else? Alright, let's go. Oh, and give me some more knights as well. That's gonna be long, so... to Jerusalem. And we can borrow gold from a holy order if we wish to. Off I go. Bandits. I'll wait to the noise of chaos in camp, but it only takes me a few moments to realize what is happening. We're under attack. Bandits are swarming our tents and wagons. All our guards could do what our gods do what they can to resist. Where's my sword? I'll drive these dogs away. Because I'm the greatest fighter that Hispania has ever known. Hope for another sun. Out here late at night. Sometimes look at stars and wonder, can God even see me? This far from home? What am I doing all this for? Yes. What I truly want to see is foreign lands. Lowers the stress and more diplomacy, which is badly needed these days. Thanks to the wife of mine. Oh. Come on in. I am here. And another big boost of piety right here. And I will most definitely get religious icon. And I will definitely be a living legend by then as well. The founder of the empire and the greatest one of the entire history of the dynasty. And let's not forget, founder of the cadet branch as well. And it's good to be home. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we will end this episode here on a very good note. As Rome is back under our control, but hopefully it'll turn back to Catholicism. And with the Holy Side of Rome back to Catholic control, all Catholics will have +1 stewardship and +10 more development growth. Something that was badly needed these days. But unfortunately we lost the control growth factor up there. Canterbury also not under our control. But getting to Jerusalem, however, would be an even difficult task, as these guys are still very, very potent. And thanks to taking Sardinia, we now have contact with them. Which means we could send our spy master to find secrets and, well, stir up some trouble over there. Either that or, I don't know. That would be up to somebody. I mean, it's not time for him to give him whatever education, which makes intrigue, martial, and diplomacy unlikely for our future heir to the throne, to the Hispanian throne. So we hope you enjoyed this episode, because on the next episode, let's go back to hunting and feasting. Our good pastime before we will fight against Sweden for taking another piece of Sardinia to be added here. All that and more in the next episode of Asturias. And until then, so long for now.